After a fairly productive spring, I was really looking forward to getting out in the Karpfenboot in search of glory out on the open water. Sporting a bigger outboard than it had last year, the Karpfenboot was truly flying with me and all the kit in it. I was super excited to get out and try this new spot that I'd seen close to home. But, as my luck would have it, the day I was able to finally get out there, the fish were in full spawn. It was a little disheartening, of course, after putting in all that effort, baiting up the swims, only to see that the bait hadn't even been touched. But seeing the big fish rolling around in the reeds definitely has piqued my interest, and I know that in future, I am going to finally pattern it out and get it right. I will have a fish from this spot, and it will likely be a tank. A few weeks would go by before I would finally get back out in the Karpfenboot again. I happened to stumble upon a shoal while out fishing with my kids. And while we were sitting there on that shoal anchored up, we watched a pod of carp swim just on the edge of the drop-off. There was no question about it. I was going to give it a go. And, of course, I had to give it a go on probably the most inopportune time, bass opener. Thankfully, I managed to get to the shoal before any of the other bass boats had even launched, or at least hadn't made it up to that end of the lake yet. I was a little frustrated by the lack of courtesy that was being shown, as anglers in their boats were traveling very, very close, digging a big trench and making it very, very difficult for me to stay in one spot. I did, however, walk away successful on this session. Beautiful little fish. I'll take that. Get this one back and it would be another long hiatus before I would get the Karpfenboot back out again. In that time, however, I had decided that having the rods down in the belly of the boat and being sort of in kicking range was a bit of a pain in the neck. I needed to come up with a solution, and I finally did in the form of a makeshift homemade boat pod, which I'm actually quite proud of, despite the fact that it may look a little redneck. After a bit of brainstorming, I decided that I would hit up an old haunt of mine. After a day of pre-baiting, I figured that I would give it a go the following morning. Funny enough, I didn't even have time to get fully set up before the first rod was away. Boat mission successes. After releasing that fish, I came to the realization that I'd forgotten something rather crucial. I'd forgotten my run camera. And so, I had to make do with what I had on me, which just so happened to be an action camera. My apologies in advance that most of this footage is basically of my bum. I hope that you enjoy the rest of this little compilation of how crazy of a day it turned out to be. An absolute red letter session in the Karpfenboot.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What a beauty this is. Beautiful old river common we have here. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Can't believe that's 5 fish for the day. That's insane. We'll get that one back, and maybe there'll be a few more in store. Well, I've only gone and caught my biggest fish out of the boat. This thing is big. Absolutely monstrous fish. Just gonna get it up here on the mat. It is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh man, this is a big carp. This is going to be mid to high 20s for sure. This fish is an absolute giant. Oh boy. Oh, what a prize. Look at that. Look at his tail. Oh my God, what a fish. What a fish. Look at that. Big old river monster. Yes, please. I don't have my scales. There's no way to really weigh these fish. But that's what I'm talking about. What a tank. Oh yeah, man. Oh, I'm made up with that. Oh, what a fish. What a fish. What an epic fish. What an epic fish. Oh. Go on, girl. Go on. There you go. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. As the morning gave way to early afternoon, the number of boats waiting to enter into the locks was beginning to stack up. I decided I would wait it out until this traffic jam had cleared before I would pack things in. And, well, the fish were still there. What ensued was a truly epic fight. This powerful river common did not want to give up, and I had to stand up on the back of the boat just to get the right amount of leverage to steer it away from the boat traffic. Absolutely epic. And what a way to finish off the day. Another lovely river warrior we have here. Gave me another proper scrap, this one. Lovely, lovely long torpedo. What a beauty. I'm knackered. Beautiful.